Hey guys, and welcome back to another live stream, the first one since Once Upon a Time ended this May. We are here to discuss season 7, the requel for Once Upon a Time. We're obviously joined here with Joe, and we are looking forward to discussing Hyperion Heights with you guys.
Yeah, we're back. We are back. It's felt like a while since we did this, but we're back.
It's been forever. It's been forever since we've done a live stream, anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the last live stream was the finale. So
I think it was too. So it was in May. So now it is October. So,
yeah.
What did you think of the episode?
I thought it was one of the most interesting episodes they've had in a long time. I think this, in some aspects, was better than the pilot.
You thought it was better than the pilot. Check you out.
Aspects, yeah.
I don't think I could agree with that. I liked it. Don't get me wrong. I liked it.
I think the acting was far better in this episode than we had in the pilot, and I think that did wonders for the episode.
Well, I wasn't a huge fan of like Jennifer Goodwin or even Josh Dallas, and I had said that since season 3 that it was good to not have them on the show. So I was good with not having with them there, but I personally miss Jennifer Morrison quite a bit.
Yeah, see, I thought that it would essentially feel like The Office without Michael Scott.
But The Office was good without Michael. I mean, like, it wasn't like horrible.
No, but you felt it. And
yeah, you did.
I thought I was going to feel it here, and fortunately, I didn't. I didn't feel like that main character presence was missing. I think because of Andrew J. West's portrayal of Henry, he kind of just grabbed it right away, and he went rolling with it. I think he great, but I mean, we kind of expected that from Andrew.
Yes, that's very true. I loved Andrew J. West as the replacement for Jennifer, essentially, and I know that she's coming back next week, which is exciting. But like, I really enjoyed Jennifer Morrison since day one. Maybe because I met her. I don't know. I'm a little biased towards her, but I wanted her on. I dislike not having her there. However, with everyone else, I'm totally fine with. The only other part of the episode I wasn't super into was Cinderella, but I liked Jacinda. But everything else I was totally good with.
See, I liked the Cinderella thing, and we actually talked about this before we went live. The only thing I didn't like was Alice, which is weird.
I know, which is weird because
for me with that.
Alice, I liked Alice. I don't know. I'm really curious. Why don't you like Alice?
I mean, they obviously threw her in the wild card role that essentially Rumpelstiltskin had played in the pilot, essentially.
Yep.
And I don't think, from what we've seen of her, that she can do that.
Well, she's working with Rumpel, and she's just recurring, so she's not. I don't think she's going to have the role that Robert Carlyle will have.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah,
because she was the weakest thing. I think the weakest element of the episode to me.
I think honestly the weakest for me was Cinderella, but not Jacinda. Like I liked Hyperion Heights. I kind of felt removed from the flashback, but I liked Alice. I did, like I said, I liked Alice. So we're a little separated on that, which is fine. So let's talk about the new actors that they have. So what did you think of Dana Ramirez overall? She's playing Cinderella and Jacinda.
Yeah, I thought she did good. I thought she did exactly what was required of her for that first episode. I think with her it's going to be kind of a long haul. We'll see how she does throughout the season. I think it was too early to kind of tell with her. I liked what I saw so far. I think she was good so far. I thought the whole cast did fine, except for Alice. Something rubs me the wrong way with Alice. And it was funny because when I first saw Alice, I texted you. I said she kind of looks like the Cheshire Cat.
Cheshire Cat.
And little did I know she was Alice.
Oh, I knew she was Alice because I had been covering the news right away. I still do not like the idea of version 2, which is I think is kind of lazy for the show overall. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still okay with what we have. I don't like where they're going with. I don't how to say it. I just am not a fan of Cinderella's backstory so far. But like I said, I like the intermarriages as just Cinda. What did you think of Two Play Cool? One asked a cool question. What do you think of Tiana and Cinderella being roommates?
See, I don't know who Tiana is.
Oh, you've never seen Princess and the Frog?
No.
Okay, Makia Cox, who was the roommate in Jacinda's apartment, is Tiana, the princess from Princess and the Frog.
Gotcha.
So they two Disney princesses.
Yeah, it's gonna be a new experience for me because I don't know about the story. So
okay, well that's shocking for me, but I like that Two Play Cool 21. I like the fact that they're living together. I also thought Makia Cox was good. What did you think of the stepmother?
I think she was fine. Wasn't as captivating. Wasn't as captivating as I would have liked her to be in a big role such as that. You know, she's essentially taking over what was Regina's role. You know.
Hold on one second.
If you want to see us.
All right, so then I guess I'll keep going. Okay, there we go.
No, half my family just came downstairs. My extended family. My sister just scared me and she's with two of my cousins and my aunt, and they just literally that's why I moved my arm. They came over to visit. So there's company upstairs in my house. That is why I got shocked, but no one cares. So what were you saying?
That she's good. Just I don't know if she can at this point kind of. Regina was so good, so she's essentially doing the Regina role, right? I mean, even though it's a different character, it's the same role essentially. And I don't know so far, based on what we've seen, if she will be able to deliver as effectively as Regina did.
Yeah, I was okay with the stepmother. I mean, Lana Parrilla just really owns the role so much of like evil queen and whatnot. So who knows what's going to be going on with her? It's so interesting to comment because like it's brand new literally brand new characters, and like we've lost so many older characters. So and like we don't even know who cast this new curse that they're trapped under. But speaking of curses, we do have 3 old cast members back who are cursed.
Yeah, the Rumple thing felt the weirdest to me. It felt like they're obviously just keeping him around because Robert Carlyle is so strong, but it just doesn't fit. It just doesn't seem like he should be there.
Yeah, I can agree with that. He was doing Chinese water torture or Chinese torture too, or water torture to someone. So I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of Rumpelstiltskin there, but I understood what Colin O'Donoghue and Lana Parrilla. I think honestly, of any cast member, she had to have stayed because her son is running the show.
Right.
But a lot of us are asking, do you think Rumple knows? A lot of people in the comment section are asking. I
think so.
He knew before. I think he does too.
I feel like he's the kind of character that will always kind of have that little caveat,
Yeah.
So I think he knows, especially with the way he was introduced to Hook. He seemed to wear it on his face that he kind of knew him.
Yeah, he was shocked. He had you're here, and this is not so good. I'm actually really curious, which is something they'll obviously show us as to why they're separated, who cast this curse, and I get the presence of the villain, but I'm really curious to see the rest of it really flesh out. Honestly, I would be okay if Lady Tremaine was just casting a curse and separating everyone, but there was no Cinderella at all.
If who was?
If Lady Tremaine just did this curse, we had a new villain that cast a curse, but there was no Cinderella. I actually would have been okay with that, having Henry just go up against the new evil.
Yeah, but doing it this way just makes it feel like so much more like the pilot,
Exactly.
and the first season. But it's just weird because at this point we have been through 6 seasons, 6 long seasons. You
Six
know,
seasons of this show.
yeah, and now we're on to 7,
Seasons.
and now we're to 7, and they start over, and it just kind of feels like they're not going to go another 6 seasons. You know what I mean?
No. I think 7. I can't imagine there being 12.
Yeah. So that's why it just feels so weird because it's hard to really get invested with these characters because like when you're watching it, like this isn't going to go long, and it just has that it kind of has that worn down kind of feel to it, if that makes sense. Like it's
No,
already
it
been through
does.
so much.
Well, it's a what the hell did they call it? They called it a
Software.
a soft reboot that's also a sequel, which
They should have just probably waited like a couple of years and then made it a separate
sequel.
series. Twice Upon a Time.
I think that honestly, I completely agree with that. I think of all the new actors, though, my favorite really is Andrew J. West. A couple people are asking us about Drusilla and if Drusilla knows what's going on with the curse. Adelaide Kane, who's playing Drusilla, didn't do much in the episode. There's a lot of fan speculation to what's going on with her, but because I don't like to speculate for stuff like this,
Is that the mother?
So Adelaide Kane is Drusilla, and the mother is Lady Tremaine.
Giselle's a sister?
Drusilla is the sister, yeah.
Okay, I don't think the sister knows, but I think the mother knows.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel too. Adelaide Kane she was Mary Tudor on Reign. Like she was like a huge draw for the show for new actors.
Oh wait, the sister had to have known because of the scene with the fairy godmother, right?
Well, she knew. Well, we don't know who. At that point, the curse wasn't enacted, so we don't know yet if she has cursed memories.
Gotcha.
What?
That was in the past?
Yeah, exactly, with the fairy godmother and whatnot.
Gotcha.
So we'll find out. I actually want to see more of Adelaide Kane on the show, but Andrew J. West, though, how great is Andrew J. West?
Oh, kills it, and it's good to see him in a leading role. You know, I mean, we would say last year when it was announced that he was going to be Henry that we felt that he missed out so much by getting killed off so early on The Walking Dead, that he's such a captivating actor, and I think he's perfect for this role. I really think he's someone to really give this role to if they do want this to succeed, because I think as the lead he did better in this pilot than Emma was in that pilot in season 1.
I probably have to watch them again side by side to like really get a feel for that. I don't know. I just like Jennifer Morrison, but I think Andrew J. West is so refreshing in comparison to Jared Gilmore, obviously, because he's just so much better of an actor. Absolutely. So I was really happy to see him on the show. And I mean, let's see. He has a dog. Let's see how similar is this pilot. His memories aren't there in the original pilot. Emma just didn't know what was going on, so his memories are wiped out. He has a daughter. He's separated from his family, and I thought it was actually really funny when he ran into Ronnie, which I hate the name, and I just hate that. And she was like, "How would you feel if I told you I was your son?" And I'm like, "Well, we all know that that's the truth."
Very on the nose, yeah.
Like a little too meta, I think, in that one. I want Ronnie to I want her memories back as quickly as possible.
I don't know. I'm just curious to see how they handle it. I don't think I have any preference for how I would like to see them handle it, just because at this point it's just how closely are they going to stick to the pilot, to the first season? You know what I mean? How much are they going to try and be similar to it? Or are they going to really make this into something new, which of course they are in its own way, but they made this feel a lot like the pilot, so.
I just read the best comment by Lucas Cassain, who said Voldemort should have cast the curse.
Imagine. No,
Imagine.
I don't think Gideon was good.
He's actually coming back for episode 4 of the season. Him and Emily DeRaven will be in episode 4.
Yikes. Okay.
I know. Yeah. Dr. Facilier, who is the I know. By the way, Dr. Facilier, there's a couple comments in the chat. Dr. Facilier was the villain of Princess and the Frog. He was magical, and a lot of people are thinking that because he might have cast this curse, because according to the producers of the show, that it's not necessarily Lady Tremaine that did it. That she might have done it with someone else. So that would be interesting if she was able to make someone else cast it for her own purposes.
Yeah, I mean, that's a different character that we didn't see in the original 6 seasons. So I guess it's still refreshing in its own right to do this reboot and being able to do all the old characters but still going with the new character. I think it's admirable.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad at all. Like it was enjoyable. I'm just truly shocked they got to it. They got all the way to season 7. Like it was so highly doubtful they were going to get 7. Here we are.
I know, and I really wish this version of the show really got its it's time to really be a fleshed out series. I don't think we're getting that with this. I think this will be a 1 season thing, if most possibly 2, but I don't think it'll go that far. So, I'm just going to try and enjoy it for what it is right now, and we'll see where it goes.
Yeah, no, that's how I feel too. By the way, its ratings came out. It got 3.26 million for its ratings for Friday night. When the ratings for the premiere of 6 were 3.99 million on Sundays. So I don't really. I think for Friday, that's actually not horrible.
No,
but I think
no. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think for Friday, that's actually not a bad rating, but I think ABC wanted this to be a lot higher than 3.26 million.
Yeah, which realistically, I don't. That's kind of silly to expect it to be higher than that on a Friday night. That's great for Fridays. Friday
yeah, exactly.
Death night. Friday and Saturday nights are the nights that people don't want to be on
the television. People aren't watching TV live on Fridays. Sunday through Thursday, as I've said in tons of videos, that's when TV works, and then movies profit Friday and Saturday night. So, I mean, heck, good for them. But I think this, premieres always do better than
right. We have to see how
other episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have to. It has to kind of be tracked out. So like next week, we'll look at it. But now next week, I think has like a little bit of unfairness against it, because Jennifer Morrison is coming back. So hopefully people who tuned out because she was gone will tune back in to see what's going to happen. But who knows? They might not. But I'm happy with the show more or less with its Friday ratings. But yeah, I think overall the episode wasn't bad. It was decent. I enjoyed it. I think, and Joe enjoyed it too. There was things we both liked and things we both disliked about it. So now it's time to answer your questions, because you guys have been tuning in and all of you have been chatting with us. So Zelina, Rebecca Mader is coming back, and this question is by Lan Loves, who said, "What do you think of Zelina being cursed?" Apparently, she's going to have a cursed persona as well.
Okay, you first. We'll have to see. It's hard to kind of speculate at this point.
Yeah,
I'm glad. I'm happy to see.
Me too.
We'll be back. So I mean, we'll just have to see how they do it.
I'm excited to see Zelina come back. Steve Caruso just asked, "Are we going to watch the show live on the 13th, which is next Friday?" Nope.
No.
No, and neither will Joe. Nope. We're hanging out that weekend, so we are not watching live.
Yeah. We got plans that weekend.
Yeah, we have plans. Yep. So no, unfortunately, there's like I don't think any Friday will actually be able to watch it live, which is just how it goes.
Yeah, that's true. We have plans a lot Friday.
Yeah, we really do. Like well, last Friday, or the one that just happened, neither of us watched it live, and then next Friday we know that's not happening, and just systematically not going to happen.
Yeah, but we'll be here on Sunday nights.
Yep, so every Sunday after it airs, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we will be here to review it. So, guys, throw your questions out, and we'll answer a couple of them right now because you all have been so good and enjoying this live show. So I'm loving this. From Makila, what did you think of Jacinda and Henry?
The interactions?
I don't know. I didn't really feel it's Cinderella and Henry. Jacinda is the curse name. I wasn't really feeling it.
I think it's still too early to tell. I want to see more with it.
Yeah, I think, but from what I've seen, I was kind of like, meh, because he interfered with her story.
Yeah, I think they forced it a little too fast with them. Like, they were talking for like 2 minutes, all of a sudden she's coming out yelling at him for interfering with her life. It's like, okay, this is, a bit too fast.
Just a little.
Yeah.
This casting, how long till do you think the curse breaks? I mean, if it's anything like season 1, it could go all the way to the end of the season, which is 22 episodes.
Do you think,
or it could break by the mid-season finale?
Do you think they're going to do a full season arc now? Or do you think they're going to do 2 mini arcs?
Oh, they'll probably do 2 mini arcs if I know this show. They always claim, even season 6, they claim it was one whole arc, and it was not one whole arc. You could see distinguishes.
Yeah, it was arcs. Very obviously not one arc, yeah.
They're too used to writing they're too used to writing like that, so I don't think we'll see a full season arc, and then I think it'll be broken probably by the winter finale, which will be cool. What are the from 2PlayCool21? What are the fairy tales that come in season 7? There are so many from the past. Would you want to see Odette from the Swan Princess, Thumbelina from Thumbelina, Jane from Tarzan, or Esmeralda from Hunchback of Notre Dame? Any of those characters?
I think the Hunchback
spark interest.
Hunchback of Notre Dame, I think, is a story I wanted to see on the show since the beginning, and I was very surprised that it never was.
I agree. Actually, I honestly, instead of redoing Cinderella, I thought Esmeralda would have been like a perfect fit for the show. Like, with if you made Cinderella Esmeralda instead, like I think that would have worked, and you could have had Henry be like the Phoebus type character.
Yeah,
because you still have a villain who doesn't have magic from that movie, and that could have been Frollo, who did his own curse or whatnot. I think it would have worked perfectly.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So I'm down with Hunchback of Notre Dame for sure. Tarzan is kind of hard because it's Tarzan, and Odette from the Swan Princess, they already did that, and Thumbelina. No comment. Yeah. Let's see. From David Lee, did Alice cast the curse? Well, we don't know who cast the curse. I doubt Alice cast it.
Yeah, hopefully Alice isn't a big thing.
It's funny that you really don't like her, because of all the new cast members, she's really my favorite.
She's the only one who I don't want to see anymore.
I didn't like Wonderland, and I don't know. I was enjoying Rose Reynolds. She liked one of my tweets the other day, so I don't know. She's cool. Do you see any other questions you want to take before we shut off? We've been doing this for about a half an hour.
Do you think that Storybook's still around? No, because of the set, the filming location. I don't think they're going to be at both.
Yeah, they're definitely not going to be at both. They're definitely going to be just doing the Hyperion Heights. Yeah. But I mean, it's probably still around.
Yeah, storyline wise. Yeah, sure.
I like. This is from Muddy Hawk 13. I like the theory that Emma cast the curse. That'd be weird if she did it. That makes no sense.
It wouldn't make any sense because she's supposed to be having her happy ending, which doesn't make sense because Hook's not there anyway. But
yeah, oh god, that's like one reason I actually really want to see episode 2, because I'm really curious what's going to be going on with her happy ending. But I think we covered it all, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's still very early to tell. A lot of these things is just essentially initial reactions. So we'll just have to see how these play out over the course of the next few episodes.
Yeah. Well, guys, thank you for tuning in. All of you who were asking your questions, I appreciate them. Sorry I didn't get to discuss every single one of them. I had a great time talking once with you, and of course, Joe, it's always been a blast. We will be back Sunday, 8 o'clock, more or less, next week, to discuss episode 2, which is Jennifer Morrison's last appearance on Once Upon a Time. All right, guys, we'll talk to you next week.